1215, in the royal courtyard of Mong Mao, two young princes train under the watchful eyes of the court. Chaolung Sukaphaa and Sukaphaa each saw 16 springs. The heavy bronze royal gong sounds, announcing the arrival of King Pameupung.
Keep your elbow tight, like this. Yes, teacher. Good. Now, both of you, move with me. Here.
That evening, under the shadow of the eastern hills, the Queen Mother speaks to the young Sukaphaa words that would alter the course of history forever.
There cannot be two tigers in one jungle, one throne, two sons. The math is older than your father's crown. There is a beautiful place. The old scribes call it MUNG-DUN-SUN-KHAM, the Golden Gardens. It waits beyond the Patkai.
Very well, Grandma. I bow before you and ask your permission for leave.
You have it, my child. Travel safely.
Sukaphaa answers the call. He gathers 3 queens, 2 sons, a daughter, and noble chiefs from 5 dependent Mungs. Alongside priests, hardened soldiers, 300 horses, war elephants, and 9,000 loyal followers, the exodus begins. They follow the rugged, ancient trails through Myitkyina and Mogaung, marching along the upper currents of the Irrawaddy. For 12 long, perilous years, they wander through the unforgiving hill country, preserving the seed of a future empire.
The stars will guide us, but this scroll holds the true path.
(1227). At the volatile currents of the Kamjang River, the column crosses precariously on rafts. Near the shores of Nongyang Lake, the native Nagas strike with fierce resistance. Sukaphaa fights back with uncompromising steel.
For glory!
A great number are slain, and many are taken captive to enforce submission. The neighboring villages, witnessing the overwhelming force, bend the knee. To secure this critical passage, Sukaphaa leaves a trusted noble, Kan Krang Mong, to guard the gateway. The royal column descends through the rugged heights of Tirap. Clashes erupt at Hatikokia. At Karuku, a united Naga defense attempts to decisively block the mountain pass. But they are broken by the sheer determination of the advancing migration.
Forward for Sukaphaa! Hold the line, brothers, for Naga! Break their ranks, charge! Fall back, reorganize! After them! To the mist!
By December 1228, the vanguard reaches Namrup. There, stretching out into the misty horizon, the fertile Brahmaputra Valley lies before them. the Golden Garden is within reach. Sukaphaa sends swift scouts down the Dihang River. Settlements sprout across the rich landscape. Dipam in 1230 and Abhoipur between 1234 and 1238. By 1241, they establish roots in Habung. Sukaphaa does not merely conquer, he integrates.
Are we friends or are we foes? We come to you as brothers.
He speaks directly to the local Moran, Borahi, Kachari, and Chutia peoples. He marries their daughters, honors their heritage, and places local leaders at the very heart of his administration. Massive wet rice cultivation begins by engineering extensive river embankments. In 1253, Saraighat is founded as the first permanent capital of MUNG-DUN-SUN-KHAM.
My people, today we plant the seeds of our future. This land is our home, gifted by our ancestors. As long as the rivers flow, we shall endure. We stand united forever!
A lasting governance structure is planted with the creation of the Burhagohain and Borgohain councils. The sacred state chronicles, the Buranjis, begin to be penned. In 1268, the great pioneer Chaolung Sukaphaa passes into history. 1268, Suteufa succeeds to the throne and the recording of the Buranjis continues. Between 1293 and 1332, Sukaphaa rules, and the rigorous peak system begins to take a definitive shape. Every man is registered, every field mapped.
The time has come to strengthen our borders. Let the people prepare.
Divided. United, we are stronger. You speak wisely. Then let us stand as one.
The time has come to make a difficult decision. This is not about sentiment, but about the survival of our kingdom.
But after his reign, the central throne weakens. Ambitious ministers attempt to rule from behind the royal curtain. When Thayopha fathers a son, the ministers view the newborn infant prince as an existential threat. Thayopha is assassinated, but the infant prince is successfully smuggled out of the capital of Saraighat.
We must escape now!
A humble Brahmin family shields the royal child in secrecy, naming him Joymoti Konwari. The foster father whispers to the hidden prince,
Words flow here. This character means dharma. It is older than kings, older than ministers.
In 1401, Sudangpha, the prince raised as Joymoti Konwari, marches a formidable army to the Patkai hills. He decisively crushes an invading force from Mongkwang. The umbilical cord to the old homeland is permanently cut.
From this day, we are not Shans in a foreign land. We are Assam. Write it in the Buranjis. Write it in Sanskrit.
Write it in every tongue until it is true.
From today, both Deodai and Brahmin will sit in my court. We will no longer look to the past with one eye and the future with another.
The old Shan name begins to fade. MUNG-DUN-SUN-KHAM dissolves from the charts. The kingdom is reborn with an enduring legendary name, Assam.
The decree is official. May peace prevail. Long live the king! Let all in the kingdom bow before their sovereign.
Deploy the guard. Bring them before me now.
1510. The visionary Suhung Mung, known as the Dihingya Rosa, completely reforges the state militia. Between 1512 and 1523, the rival Chutia kingdom falls under their advance.
Time for debate has passed. The fate of the empire rests on this decision. We proceed as planned. With this seal,
By 1527, the fiercely independent Baro Buyas bend the knee.
the Borpatro Gohain speaks for the eastern hills. The Sadia Khoa Gohain speaks for the northern rivers. The Marangi Khoa Gohain speaks for the southern forests. And I speak for all of them. That is not power. That is precision. We are not Thai ruling subjects. We are Assam ruling Assam. Remember the difference.
In 1536, the Kolong River marks the vibrant new frontier of an expanding empire. Suhung Mung creates powerful new administrative offices, the Borpatro Gohain, the Sadiakowa Gohain, and the Marangikowa Gohain. He assumes the supreme divine title of Swargodeo.
Fire!
Turbak Khan invades from Bengal with a massive Turco-Afghan force.
Our husbands are dead! Our sons are dead! But our hands are not!
In this hour of crisis, the heroic Mula Gabaru proudly refuses the passive white cloth of a widow. She takes up her fallen husband's sword and personally rallies the retreating Payek militia.
What is this? These are not soldiers. These are farmers.
For Ahom! Push forward! Charge! No!
Months of retreat culminate in 1533 on the volatile currents of the Brahmaputra River. The Battle of Duimunsila marks a massive turning point in the war. Galvanized by the ultimate sacrifice of Mula Goboru, the Ahom forces, eventually led by General Tongkham Borpatro Gohai, find their iron resolve. They launch a decisive naval assault, completely breaking the forces of the Bengal Sultanate and culminating in the death of the invading commander, Turbak Khan.
Secure, Your Majesty. Log it. The war is not yet won.
Write this down. The fire came from the west, but the iron was already here. We only needed to remember how to hold it.
Every man, every field, every spear, write them all. The Mughals do not farm, they tax. We farm and we fight. That is why we will outlast them. The time has come.
1603, Pratap Singha ascends the throne. In 1609, the Payek system is thoroughly systematically organized. Adult males are meticulously registered and grouped into operational khels. The advisory council is expanded to 5 Patra Mantris. The strategic offices of the Borphukan and Borbarua are created, and Assamese fully replaces the old Thai language as the official language of the court.
I raise the council to 5 Patra Mantris. I appoint the Borphukan and the Borbarua. From this day, Assamese replaces Ahom as the court language. and the kings shall now bear Hindu names alongside their Thai names. Two identities braided into one.
1614, Kok Hajo Falls and the expanding Mughal frontier directly reaches the Banadi River. 17 major, bloody engagements erupt over 67 grueling years.
Push! Together! Move it! Quickly! Heave! Don't stop! Faster! Together! Lift! Steady! Now! Move it forward! Position the carriage! Prepare the...
Momai Tamuli Borbarua, the first great Borbarua of Upper Assam, raises and mentors a young military mind, Lachit.
The fort was to be closed by the new moon. But the orders were changed, uncle, you know this. You are the Lachit. The orders cannot change for you. The rains are heavy, nephew. The men are tired. The Mughals are still months away, if they come at all. Uncle, you are my mother's brother. But you are not greater than my motherland.
When a strategic fort construction faces critical delay, Lachit takes drastic measures, executing his own maternal uncle for negligence.
I taught him statecraft. I taught him mercy is a coin that buys treason. Today he spent that coin. The fort will be finished by dawn.
1662, Mir Jumla temporarily occupies the capital of Gargaon, but the spirit of resistance remains unbroken.
Keep rowing! Ngasang rises. Push forward. Battle awaits.
1671, the legendary Battle of Saraighat. Lachit Borphukan faces the massive imperial fleet of Ram Singh on the open waters of the Brahmaputra.
Keep pushing! Don't stop! For the dragons! For my family! For our land! They will not have it! I will not yield! The enemy has numbers! We have the river! The Brahmaputra does not belong to them! It belongs to those who know its currents! It belongs to us! Keep rowing! Push ahead! Arrows incoming! For the horde! Retreat! Retreat! Go back! Go back!
The Mughal has numbers. We have the river. The Brahmaputra does not belong to emperors. It belongs to those who know its currents.
1680, Deborah Borbarua grips illicit power in a fractured court. Placing the boy king, Laura Rosa, on the inner throne, Prince Gadapani flees, hiding deep within the dense eastern swamps. Unable to capture him, the treacherous ministers seize his devoted wife, Joymoti Konwari.
I do not know the language of betrayal. It was not taught in my mother's house.
Then the Thorns will teach you a language I cannot. History will say you died for silence. I will say you died for stupidity.
History will not read your version, Minister. The Buranjis are written by those who outlast the rope. And I will outlast you. Not in flesh, in name, in this tree, in this field.
Right. Joymoti Konwari, traitor's wife, died refusing confession.
Right.
Erase her from the royal registers. Yeah. Burn her name from the bark. The Jerenga tree has already written it, Lord. In sap, in thorn. We cannot erase what the earth remembers.
Gadapani cuts his hair in the safety of the deep marshes. He returns to claim the crown as Gadadhar Singha. Standing over the sacred soil where his wife fell, his voice shakes the ground.
Then I am that man. No longer Gadapani, the hiding prince. I am Gadadhar Singha,
The king rooted in Jerenga.
1682, Gadadhar Singha crosses the Manas River at Itakuli, decisively driving the Mughal forces back into Bengal. The western border is permanently fixed in stone.
Victory is ours!
Your yak wool for our rice. The mountain eats grass. The valley eats grain. Trade is just geography with better manners.
Gadadhar Singha establishes the illustrious Tunkungia line from 1696 to 1714. The great Rudra Singha rules, subduing the Dimasa and Jaintia kingdoms.
Is history with better armies. Write to the Rajputs. Write to the Marathas. Tell them the Mughal shadow is long, but our swords are longer.
He envisions a grand pan-Indian alliance and opens crucial trade routes north to Tibet. He constructs massive highways and historic public water tanks. Under his vision, the famous Rongor Amphitheatre is first constructed using organic bamboo and wood, creating a hub for regional artists and even housing a royal zoo. Between 1744 and 1750, Pramata Singha rebuilds the Rongor in permanent, majestic brickwork that stands to this day. From 1714 to 1744, Siva Singha reigns. He becomes a prolific temple builder under the influence of the Sakta Guru Parvatiya Gosain. When royal astrologers terrifyingly predict a catastrophic Chatra Banga Yoga,
so be it. But the temple stands. Build it higher. Let the gods see us from farther away.
The downfall of the king. He transfers executive power to his queens.
The king tends the gods. I tend the kingdom. This is not regency. This is reign. You will address me as Bar Raja. You will obey me as Swargadeo. The astrologers predicted the fall of a king. They did not predict the rise of a queen. The umbrella breaks. I will hold the reign.
They rule sequentially with absolute authority under the historic title of Boroja, Fuleswari, Ambika and Sarbeswari. 1751 to 1769, Rajeswar Singha occupies the throne. In 1767, he dispatches a brilliant military expedition to free neighboring Manipur from Burmese occupation, achieving total success. By this era, the process of cultural Ahomization has unified the entire valley. 1769, the devastating Moamoria Rebellion erupts. Devoted followers of the Moran Vaishnavite Satrais rise against the central authority, successfully capturing the capital of Rangpur.
Which is the greater king, the one who taxes or the one who feeds? Rangpur is not a city, it is a confession, and we are here to hear it.
A grueling civil war ravages the land until 1805. More than half of the valley's population is lost to conflict and famine. Weakened by internal strife, the kingdom falls prey to foreign invasion. In 1817, the Burmese forces invade, bringing a reign of terror known locally as the MUNG-DUN-SUN-KHAM. They return with unmatched brutality in 1819 and again in 1821.
I have seen healthier graveyards. Burn the rice. Take the elephants. Leave the rest for the vultures. The Ahom ruled for 600 years. They will be a footnote by monsoon.
Keep moving, don't look back! Faster! The flames are spreading! Where do we...
I must record this truth before it is too late. Keep writing, even if the hand shakes, even if the kingdom falls. The Buranjis do not know fear. They only know ink. You will take my throne. You will not take my name. That was written 600 years ago. Your fire is not hot enough to burn it.
February 24, 1826, the definitive Treaty of Yandabo is signed. The ancient independent Ahom Kingdom officially passes into the hands of the East India Company.
The Ahom dynasty is discontinued.
A remarkable run, really. 600 years. Most empires don't last 60.
We were not an empire. We were a garden. And gardens do not end when the gardener changes. They sleep.
Well, sleep then. The company has excellent alarm clocks.
Terima kasih.
The great capitals moved across the centuries, from Saraighat to Garhgaon, from Rangpur to Jorhat, yet their signature remains etched into the earth. The sacred Buranjis remain. The massive engineering of the Eli embankments remains. The vast ocean-like historical tanks of Joysagar and Sivasagar still reflect the sky, and the royal burial mounds, the moidams at Saraighat, stand as monuments to eternity. 598 proud years of unbroken sovereignty. Ahom held the great Brahmaputra Valley for 598 years, not because they were merely the fiercest warriors, nor the most numerous, nor the most devout. They held it because they farmed first, they fought second, and they opened their arms to absorb everyone else into one grand identity.